Hello, guys. Hey, can you guys hear me? Good evening. Or, well, I don't know what time it is, wherever you live, but hello. Hey, Supply. Haiza. Hello. PD. Hi. Pancake Man, of course. Pancake Man. Pikachu. Oh, the famous Pikachu. Davey. Hello. Adria. Hi. Rato Imundo. Hello. Cayodas, your favorite Italian. That's good to hear. Hi, we can hear Yi. Sup, hello. Hi Leonardo. Hi Steve. Okay. Hey Lime. Ciao Lime. Okay, so there is. I really don't have any. No one has access to Yunara currently, but some affiliated creators like Vandril, who just published the video 2 hours ago, and it's the one that I'm going to examine. But also leakers, because I think that even Big Bad Beer, the leak guy, um, also shared something that wasn't his for sure. For sure, it was somebody who attended the recent Riot event and probably leaked stuff earlier. So yeah, we're going to watch. I still didn't watch it myself. I wanted to watch it with you guys, and we're going to watch Vandril's video. I'm sure all of you. Hello. I can't read that the Japanese name. I can't read Japanese. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for subscribing. Unad, Unad, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. So we're gonna watch Vandril's video. Big Bad Beer doesn't leak anymore. Only copies what he sees on X. Lol. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I mean, Balen. Hello. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Truly, thank you. Uh, yeah. I don't know Big Bad Bear personally. I know that he tries to connect through people via Discord or something like that, and searches for stuff. I don't know the guy directly. I do know. I spoken to Vandril. I speak to Dams. I had some kind of argument with Skin Spotlight guy, but Big Bad Beer is not within my reach, my social network. Let's say. Hello, Darks. Hello. Purple Theories. Hello. By the way, I can barely hear you. I don't know because my speakers. Can you guys hear me well? Can you guys hear me, or do you have any issues? Is it too high? Is it too low? Can you give me some feedback? General feedback, so I know how to regulate myself. Mm, we hear good. Oh my god, hi. Hello, Ikigai. I think Yunara has a face rig. For what I've seen so far, and people are bashing me a little on X because they say like she's not even out on PB yet, so she's still early. They say she's early in development yet. I don't think that she's that early in development yet. I'm pretty sure that the big part is already done. Even her skin was leaked, so I'm pretty sure that for the most part she's ready. Um, for the most part she's ready. So yeah, I wanted to watch Vandril's video about her, and we're gonna watch it together. I didn't watch it myself yet, So I, I want to try and see and extrapolate as much information as I can from Vandril's footage. If you guys also have any other additional video to show me, we can watch. If Vandril's footage is not enough, we can watch it afterward. There's no problem. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Okay, I was gonna just type that Skin Spotlight is uploaded a kit, but now I think it's not an option. Why? No, no. If Skin Spotlight has it, I don't know. I just saw Vandril's video. If we have a clearer gameplay footage, we can check that out. I have no issues. It's okay for me. It's a bit low, but others might be fine since I don't know, Purple. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's something related to you. If most people say it's fine, the creator beef? No, 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 no. There's nothing like beef. Really, it's nothing like beef. It's on that server. I don't know if you guys are familiar with my channel or you guys are new, but there was some kind of drama post that I made in my community tab where basically I come from a Discord server because as you know guys, if you go check out my videos, my very first videos was about a bug with Viego. It was a bug with Viego. Basically, he was missing a transition animation that was excruciating to watch. It was excruciating. I swear, it was hell to watch. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can show you real quick. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Mm, let's see. So if I hide this, okay, and then I show. I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a noob. Okay, I'm such a noob with streaming, with streaming and stuff. So you're gonna. I'm pretty slow, so I apologize for that. But anyway, if you guys know me, I was born. My very first video that I uploaded on my channel, on my YouTube channel, was about Viego, and there was a transition animation that was missing. It was missing for pretty much more than a year, and it was live even in a sport event where lots and lots of people were watching Viego being played by pro players, and nobody would bat an eye. And I would go. I swear, I was going crazy. I was desperate because I played Viego a lot. I do play Viego a lot. I have more than 2 million points on him. He's my main champion. Okay, so seeing this happening all the time, it was really excruciating. It was really excruciating to me. So basically, what was I think I can actually show you better. Give me a second. I can show you better from my video. I think I can show you better from my video because I will take ages to change between animations. So let me check real quickly. I want to show you just for for trivia fact. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my video because I'm pretty sure that most people most people don't never watch this, but um, let me mute this. But so basically, if you guys see this, okay, Viego has run base and run fast. He has two level of speeds. He has the walk, which is badass, which is super badass. The walk animation, which is this one. Okay, then after he purchases boots, he has the goblin, the famous goblin run that I hate so much. I hate it. I hate it because he looks like a bank robber, and I hate it. Like like straight up, guys. Viego is probably the only champion that I wish he only received one single run animation, which is run base, because the run animation, the run fast animation is horrible. I hate it. He looks like a damn goblin. Stop bullying Viego. No, I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. Anyway, so what was happening here? And again, guys, this buff, this sorry, not this buff, this bug, this visual bug, this animation transition that was missing for more than a year. Okay, that was driving me insane. Basically, this happened. Okay, Viego has 345 movement speed. He has no boots. Okay, and still, the transition animation from idle to run played his run fast. So he would just start running and then just see, then just he would sleep. It's like sleeping, no? It's like, look, okay, and then he starts working. But then for a moment, and this would reflect on every action, every transition animation, even attack animation, okay? The transition animation, instead of walk, it would be run. And it was so you guys have no idea how much I hated this bug. I hated this. I hated this because if you play this champion a lot, okay, if you play this champion a lot and you constantly have to see him sleeping and having this jaggedness, okay, it was really killing me inside. You guys have no idea. It was killing me inside. Look at it. Here you can see it well. You can see it well. See, he runs a bit and then he starts walking because he didn't have proper transition animation. Look, huh? Come on. Come on. See? And then he works. So it was driving me insane. With this video, okay, with this video, I managed somehow through someone who I had a quarrel with and drama with. Okay, he was basically a 16 years old kid. I have no idea where he is now. But basically, I had this quarrel because thanks to him, I was introduced to a Discord server called Riot Bug Cracker, something like that. No, I made a post about this. This is I'm trying to refresh your memories in case you're not familiar with my channel. Basically, I was part of this Discord server where passionate people, and they were all volunteers, like nobody is being, because it still exists. I'm not part of it, but it still exists, that server. Nobody's being paid for this, okay? And volunteers, and there are a lot of volunteers, okay, basically find out this kind of stuff, and it's not only quality assurance stuff, okay? I was part of the quality assurance because SPG RPG, thank you for subscribing. Because I like more, no, the artistic part, the animation part, the VFX part, no. So I was more into this kind of things, no. Even the Yasuo one, I made a video about Yasuo. Okay, it was about missing animations, no. But generally, there most people care about balancing issues, no. Like I have a friend, I don't know if you guys remember when Axiom Arc was first introduced in the game. Axiom Arc, it's that talent from sorcery that basically increases the damage of your ultimate. And there was this bug that Heimerdinger's was basically it would bug on Heimerdinger and it would make each of his abilities permanently buffed. So and there was a guy of this server that found out the issue. Was actually he's actually one of my friend. It's Panda Russell. Panda, you're there in the chat. Was actually Panda who found it. Okay, I introduced it to the server to this server, but it was thanks to him that rioters fixed the issue. So it just to make you understand, basically this server works like this. There are a bunch of rioters in there. So actually rioters, real rioters that work at Riot, and those people, those kind people, those amazing people and super passionate people, basically work for free, let's say, you know, to find these bugs, to find these issues, problems. Then they push it to the rioters, and the rioters kind of decide what to do with the information that they receive. No, so some stuff gets fixed, some stuff gets ignored. That's how it works. No, and this is a big server. It's a server where Vandril is in, Xtech Lab is in. No, I think even Happy Chime Noise. No, it's because it's a big ecosystem. No, it's a big point of reference. And I was inside of this server too, because the server owner was impressed with my thing with Viego. So I was admitted there. But then some drama occurred because there are certain elements, some people that sadly are in charge in that server. So I was, let's say, I was kicked. I have all the fab because I know people in there that already asked me to get back into the server, but I declined. So, but yeah, let's say that basically it's overall, in my opinion, it's such a shame that there is so much. It exists such server, no, and all of that, all of those passionate people. Most of their work gets ignored. My work was ignored too, because even if I was admitted in the server, okay, it wasn't thanks to this server and the rioters inside the server that I got this issue fixed. It was actually thanks to a guy on Twitter, back then it was Twitter, who worked for the quality assurance, which now doesn't exist anymore, by the way, because Riot doesn't have a quality assurance anymore. And he got it fixed in a matter of a patch, and I was so thankful back then. God damn it, I was so thankful. Anyway, Yunara, we are here for Yunara, guys. I'm sorry for digressing, I always digress so much. Pan is the guy in chat, Pan Russell who reported an Axiom Arc bug. Yeah, if Axiom Arc now properly works on Heimerdinger is because of Panda. So you guys have to thank Panda because of that. Hello guys, hello Rafa. Hi EP. Hi, I'm new. Hi Henry. Welcome. You never started talking about her yet. No, no, but I'm starting now. I'm sorry guys, I always lose myself and digress and everything. So, okay, let's start. Shall we? I still didn't watch the thing by myself. If you guys have more optimal footage to like I don't know, a skin spotlight, maybe we can check out skin spotlight right away. Yeah, because I was explaining the beef with skin spotlight. Yeah, it wasn't actually a beef. It's actually the beef that got me out of the server. The beef with with skin spotlight was basically that he pushed out. Which later we discussed, and he said that it wasn't him, so maybe it was my bad. But Yunara abilities, okay, okay. There are some. Maybe this is more clean. All due respect to Vandril. You guys probably already know Vandril because he's amazing. So he's pretty famous as a content creator. Check him out and subscribe to him if you can because he's really an amazing guy. This we can close. Okay, so let's check out Skin Spotlight at this point. Maybe he has a more clean footage we can check out together. I'm sure. So, what do we have here? Vow of the Fist Lance. Critical strikes and additional magic damage. Okay, pretty simple. So she's going to auto attack here, I guess. Mm, mm, mm. Idle, nothing. Okay, so this is her out. This is her attack animation. I can already see from here that from her attack animations, she has a proper return to attack to idle, which is good. This skill has an attack to idle. This is good. We can already see that because the way she repositions after each attack is clear of attack speed. If you notice that. And this is something that I know very well because Viego has the he's got the attack animation, attack to idle animation in one package together with the single attack. So it's a mess. So you just see him super quick, super fast, super jaggedly reposition himself. But this is something that she's not doing. She actually takes a good pause and the speed of the animation is fixed. Okay, it's balanced. It makes sense. So I can say for sure 99% that she has an attack to idle animation. Now let's see. I think we can see how many attack variants she has at this point. So this is one. 2 with the other arm. Okay, okay. She only she only has 2 attack. Really? Like she's an attack damage carry, no? You guys can confirm she's an ADC. She's an ADC. ADC with only 2 attack variants. With only 2 attack variants. I don't know. I don't. It's not something that I like too much. Can confirm. Okay, yeah. So that's what I didn't like about her. Yeah, her autos feel so clunky to me. No, I don't think it's clunky because again, if I watch here, she has an attack to idle animation. This means that her attacks, okay, and usually if they have attack to idle, they also have attack to run. So hopefully, Mr. Screen Spotlight here is going to show us the run transition, but generally if they have the attack to idle, then they have the attack to run as well. But I can see here that she has the attack to idle and it's balanced because it's not jagged. You can see she takes the correct pause and the animation is balanced, it's fixed. It's detached from the attack speed level. So this is balanced. You can see the difference. You can see the difference with Viego, for example. Because Viego he doesn't have an attack to idle. He has everything packed in a single animation. And when this happens, if you reach the attack speed level that Yunara has here, which is pretty high, okay, we don't have a value, but it's pretty high, okay, you won't be able to see such a balanced return. Can you see how she stops? Look at that. See how she stops after each attack? No? The in attack is super fast, super quick, because that is the part that adapts to the attack speed. When she stops, the animation is balanced, it's smooth, it's fluid, no? Yeah. Yo, cheers from Peru. Hello, Fael. Love your content. Thank you so much. Ballerina, you mean, Shiro? Does she even have a transition animation from moving side to side? That's one I hope that we're gonna see. I'm watching the video for the first time now, so we're checking it together. It's attack variants with Q, another without Q, no? And now we check it out. I'm only watching attacks for now, and she only has 2 attack variants, which is it's shameful, honestly. It's shameful for a champion that is based on auto attacks only to have 2 attack variants. That's so underwhelming. It's so poor, so poor. And the reason why it's so poor is that I mean, okay, the first old champion that comes to mind is Jin, and Jin, for obvious reasons, has four attack variants, and of course that's because of his passive. Okay, we all know he has his passive, so after three shots, the fourth one is super big, so it has to be okay. Okay, so this can be for gameplay clarity purposes. Okay, okay. Let's excuse him like this. But let's check out someone else. Xayah, for example, if I remember correctly. Xayah is from. Can you guys check where Xayah is from for me? Imagine area without it. Start of gameplay, what you can see her auto attack and move. Yeah, she don't. Or maybe I'm just blind. Is that attack speed? But she increased her attack speed, and I feel like this is like 2 point attack speed. I couldn't. She compared to Nyla or Kaiser. In my opinion, since they are most similar to her. Ionia? What do you mean? So let's see. Xayah. I wanted to check Xayah. Xayah. Xayah is also an attack damage carry. Okay. She's clearly old. I don't know how old. Maybe 2017? Okay, 2017 it should be. So she's from 2017. Yunara is from 2025. Okay. So how many attack variants does she have? She has 4 attack variants. She has 4 attack variants. One. Sorry, I'm such a mess with them. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. So Xayah from 2017, 4 attack variants. Yunara, a champion from 2025 that still has to come out, only has 2 attack variants. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Only 2 variants. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. She only has 2 attack variants. Right, left, right, left. It's the same. And by the way, she has the same thing that Smolder has, which is basically mirroring the same. It's not even, guys, and this is bad. This is bad because this is not 2 attack variants. This is 1 attack variant simply mirrored. She's just like Smolder. She's just like Smolder. Because Smolder has 2 attack variants. Smolder has 2 attack variants, and it's the same animation but mirrored. Check this out, guys. Huh? Attack 1, attack 2. Okay, so at least just like Yunara, okay, he has the like the animation is split into 2 animations, and this is how it should always be. No? As we said, compared to Viego. Viego has everything in 1 animation. That's bad. So this is his attack to idle because the attack in is this one. This is when he shoots. And then when he has to reposition to idle is this one. Okay, so like he spits fire, no? And then he repositions. Okay. No, he's expressive, of course. But you know why he's expressive, what a dude? You know why he's expressive? Because just like Yordles, okay, Smolder has a very big face. So they are kind of obliged to animate his face. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why they did it. But anyway, so this is attack. This is the transition, okay, for attack 1. And this is the transition for attack 2. It's the same animation, guys. And he only has these 2 variants. It's the same animation, but mirrored. So what's the actual production cost of this animation? Just one animation mirrored for 2 animations. It's the same. It's the same animation, guys. Look. It's the same. It's just mirrored. It's just mirrored. And it's the exact same thing that is going on here with Yunara. It's the same thing. Look. I'm sorry I can't zoom more than this, but I think you can see her. Look. Guys, it's the same animation. She's just mirrored the other side. Look. This is the same animation mirrored. But then again, give me a second here because I don't think that. I think, guys, I think this one is the active cultivation passive. Yunara attacks the additional. Okay, so this thing it's probably the Q. Maybe I rushed too much to conclusion. This is the Q active. Okay, this is not the base attack. This is not the base attack. This is the Q active. This is the Q active. So this is the hue active. In your opinion, guys, let me hear your opinion. In your opinion, is this enough variation? This is again, this is one animation mirrored. It's just one animation. Do you think this is okay, or should it be? Should it have more variance? Small in the company can't afford different animations. Buonasera. She has two animations because in the company stock. Yeah, that's what they say. On X, they are telling me like, but bro, we can't watch. I'm not gonna look at the face of my champion when I play. So why do you care if they are animated? And the thing is that I wouldn't care, okay, if they never ever animated faces. If they never did that, there would have never been any problem. But if they do it just once, even with Aurora, okay, then that should become a standard. Because if you do it once, it means that you're capable of such quality. So you can't just do it once and then lose it because that's inconsistency. That's not being professional, in my opinion. No, it's bad work. It's bad work. If I were Riot and I knew that one champion is super good and the next one is bad compared to the one before, it would make me it would made my skin crawl. Wait, Yuna's face is not animated. It's rigged, but it's not properly animated. She only moves her eyelids and nothing else. Not even in the leaked emotes, she moves her face. Then again, people are saying, yeah, it's because she's still not even on PBE. Maybe they are finishing her. In my opinion, that's not the case. In my opinion, she's ready. The skin is ready. It's been leaked. In my opinion, she's ready. So they're not gonna fix it further than this. But let's give Riot the benefit of the doubt. Mm, okay, so let's see if we can see her attack animations because this is clearly the Q. It's not her attack animations. Okay, these are more like her attacks. One, two, one, two. Okay, here we can only see still only two variants, which at least they are two different animations and they're not. I think. At least I think. Let me see better. Okay, one like this. One. Yeah, no, it does seem like they are two different animations, but they are still only two attack variants for what I can see. Then again, this is the passive of the R. I'm not really, and sorry guys, but I'm not really interested in reading all of this. I don't really care how she works now. But this is the Q active. So the Q active only has two attack animations, and it's basically one animation mirrored, and that's pretty bad in my opinion. Because probably the Q is gonna be her bread and butter, and to give her only two attack variants, and it's actually one animation but mirrored for an attack damage carry. That's pretty bad. If you ask me, that's pretty bad. It's the same animation mirrored. It's the very same animation but mirrored. So this is her Q ability. Of course, there can never be any strict rules on abilities. If you watch my videos, you know that. Because of course every ability is unique per champion. But in my opinion, what is important is that to some degree there are still some rules, some lines that we can trace. For example, transition animation when moving and going back to idle. There still should be those, in my opinion. Let me read what you guys are saying. It's like being a pizza place and you introduce a new ingredient for a pizza, then never introduce it again. Yeah, it's stupid. It's just no. It's like you one day you make the best pizza in the city, and then the following day you just gonna cook frozen pizzas that doesn't taste like anything. Why? No, like why? If you make good pizza, you should always make a good pizza. If you make pizza by baking uh, with love how is it called, the dough, is that's the English term, no? The dough. And then you use a wooden oven. Okay, the wooden oven is better. I can tell you that as I'm Italian, I know pizza very well. The wooden oven is better because it burns the pizza in a more natural way. It gives more fragrance, more consistency. If you use the electric oven, it's not gonna be the same thing, no? And also there is difference if you make the dough yourself and make the pizza yourself, or you buy a frozen pizza and you just no heat that up. So maybe one day, imagine Riot Games selling pizzas. One pizza, they make it with love, they make it with the right dough, with the right ingredients, best ingredients. They make it with a wooden oven, they make it perfect. And then the following day, to make another, no, not even the following day, the same night, they'd have to serve another customer, and the pizza is just a frozen pizza. Yeah, let's just use this oven pizza, let's just heat it up a bit in the electric oven, and that's it. Why? What is the consistency in your job? What is the. No, it doesn't make any sense. Pizza review I watch. Oh no, Jesus. You speak, good voice. Oh wow, that's good voice. Thank you, Ilya. Best champ to prepare comes auto attack variants is Udyr. Even post rework has several nice animations. I mean, Jesus, Udyr is a melee auto attack based champion. If they don't do that on Udyr, that's really lowest quality. Hello, Rose. Hi, Rose. uh, what made you become so obsessed with animation? Do you work in the area? No, Gil, I don't work in the area. And the reason why I'm obsessed with animation is because I have a cursed eye. And when I play, this is not only League of Legends, but when I play, it's something that I notice right away. It's like since I'm a very romantic for video games. Whenever I play, I project myself into the game, so I want myself not to move, to be myself in the game, be projected in the game, and move. Dr. Boss, thank you so much for subscribing. So I want to project my being, my own movements in the game. So when a character, a video game character, does not reflect fully, no, my feeling, my wanting to move, I can feel it. I don't know, it's hard to explain it, but I just can feel it. When something is off, I can feel it right away. Like my best friends, for example, they also like video games, but they couldn't care less about this stuff. And they are the perfect sample for the average League of Legends player because most people don't care. But it's something that I feel right away. If there's something wrong, I can feel it. If you give me any character to play in any game and I start playing and there is something off with the animations, with the way you play the character, it's something that I feel. I just naturally feel right away. I don't know, it's hard to explain because honestly, I don't have any preparation, any study regarding art or animation or modeling or nothing of the sort. I don't know, it's just some kind of autism. I have no idea. I'll be honest, I have no idea. Scusi, it's good to see someone worrying about this stuff. As an animator myself, it pisses me off when this with this stuff. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that I have you guys getting interested in this sort of things. He's the only full attack based champion in the game. Riot is a triple A company with lackluster animations. Yeah, if that were true, we wouldn't be discussing this. But yeah, Axel, you need to do a collab with TB Skyen. No, TB Skyen, I don't have anything to offer to TB Skyen. TB Skyen is actually someone who knows the sector, who knows the topic. I'm sure he has all of the preparation and all of the background required for the role. I'm just a fraud. I'm just a clown here, only talking out of my senses and what I can see and perceive for myself. But I don't have any certification, any artistic degree that says, okay, this is good because yes, this is bad because that one. That has shown that they can animate well. Yeah, Q also seeing the Q looks like she's trying to stop car while crossing the road. Yeah, let's see. Let's check out. Let's check out more. Ah, to hike the volume. Wanted to keep some volume, but not too high. So so here you can see that she has the Q animation. The Q animation has a return to idle here. You can see. I wonder if it's recycled from the attack, but I don't think we can see it. I hope not. I hope it's not. I don't think we're gonna be able to see this. But yeah, because can you see the way that she detaches? No, like she throws the ball like this here. Can you see her? Check her out. And the way that the animation change, I don't know. No, the position seems to be continuous. The flow of movement seems to be coherent. Yeah. No, I think it's a dedicated. It's its own animation. I'm pretty sure that spell one to idle is a thing. She has it. Pretty sure. Something else that I noticed. The way she horribly cut the idle variant. Okay. Did you guys see? She doesn't have idle to run. She doesn't have a transition in. Did you see how abruptly she just starts walking? Then again, this could also be because she didn't properly finish her spell 1 to idle. If you don't let the champion finish the animation, then the transition doesn't play because she doesn't have the context to trigger from. So gets cut. Maybe she didn't reposition fully yet, and he started moving, so she didn't play it. This is just conjecture on my own. If I until you have the animation library from the model viewer, you can't be certain. So this is just take this as a conjecture of mine based on what I can see from here. Nothing more. Oh no, it looks so much like Hercule. No transitional Mao, that's crazy. You from squatted stance into just straight up walking. Yeah. Then again, maybe it's because he didn't let the transition finish. Because here, for example, let me see. Because here she's you guys see the way she's positioning herself. She probably didn't finish her return to idle animation, or maybe she's playing a variant, or maybe it's simply the code just breaks. Sometimes it breaks the code. The code just breaks of the animations, and they. But here it looks like, look at these guys. Here it looks like she has transition. Look. Now he stops. She stopped here. This is the run to idle, and the way here the way that she moves looks like she's transitioning. Let me see. See, it does look like she's transitioning. So maybe it's bad coding. The code is being poorly read, or maybe again it's he was just half animation. Animation didn't properly finish, so was interrupted, and the transition couldn't play. That's what I was thinking. Reminding Sarah also has 90% slow. Let's wait until EXO will get her model into his hands. We'll eat good then. Also, some other artists will not leave her untouched. Wait, rules to have what? But couldn't they just make her do a spin, some kind of bigger animation transition into a run so she can feel smooth on both hands? I agree. Not likely, yes, it's... Okay. Let's see further here. Like again, I don't want to I don't want I don't want to be need to nitpick or talk ill or speak ill of Skin Spotlight guy. Absolutely, he's godsend for this community. But if I had the possibility to showcase Yunara, okay. Then again, I can understand him because most players, the average player, they don't care about. No, they just want to see how the kit works. But honestly, I would just show everything, you know, everything, every single animation, every single. If I had access to her, I would probably do. Yeah, but I'm not affiliated with Riot. I've seen that there is an application page, but they closed the applications for now. Maybe they are reworking the whole thing. I would very much like to be able to get my hands on um, early releases, no? So I can show you guys, no, an early review of the animations of. But unless you are a creator, a partnered with Riot, like Necrit, like Skin Spotlight, like Dams, no, who are also invited for the events, Riot events, you don't get those. So, so again, there I see this reposition animation seems used too much in my opinion. Look, look at this. Then again, this is double view. It's not a Q. So it's like a ray, so it's like an empowered transcended state. So she basically empowers her abilities, no? So we have the first part of the ability is throwing this bola, this thing that looks like a bola, and then she repositions. She repositions. Check out the way that she repositions herself. You see the little jump that she does. Can you see her? Look at her. So when she does the ray, so the transcended version of the ability, the animation is different because she uses both her hands. No, she does like this Kamehameha from Dragon Ball. Bam, this beam here. So this is a unique animation. It's not the same as when she throws the bola. But then the way, can you see the pose, the way that she transition back? It's the same. Bam, this one here. So for sure there's not much variety. Okay, I just saw something here. Okay, so this ability, blah 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 blah. Okay, it boosts air movement speed, right? This is what I think I'm seeing. Boosts air movement speed. So no, let me see again the sprint. It stops. There is no transition. It just stops like that. And also there isn't even an animation for the in. Look at these guys. Look, look. Check it out. The blink is because he activated the ability, no? So she's gonna run fast. Look, she just starts running like that. Bang! There's nothing, no transition, just so jaggedly throwing herself forward without. Ah, so ugly, so ugly, so ugly. Like imagine, and the way she resumes walking. Okay, look, look at this. Bam! There is no transition. Look, look. Did you see? You can see it here. Look when she stops being buffed and she goes back to the normal run animation. Look, see? I don't know if I can playback speed. Look at her. Did you see her? You can see her pretty well there. Look, look, huh? Now the effect finishes, and bam. You see the way she just, the rig just forcibly moved back to the other animation without a transition. Horrible, horrible. Especially consider that this is a 10 second. If I think that this is going to be a pretty essential ability, no? Ability that you spam a lot, no? And to I don't know. Let me mute this because it's horrible. The sound is no. Let's not keep the sound. Maybe very slightly. Not using ultra Zs. So this is the transcended version of the ability. Let's see. The normal one is the so it's this little jump here. Yeah, but the little jump should have when she lands. So when she finishes, Mr. Skin Spotlight here only shows us the return to idle animation. Okay, guys, I also noticed something else. I also noticed something else here that I can show you with the. Uh, so here, guys, check it out. You can see after she lands. Okay, this is the ability, but you can see she's going to run. So it's gonna be her run base. Her run base is going to transition to idle with its own transition. So she has a run to idle transition. And but the thing is that look at her run to idle transition. Look at her, look at her. Look, now she's gonna turn. This one. Okay. See this thing that she does? This thing that she does? This is her transition animation from run to idle, okay? Check her out. See? See this thing? Because she's running. Look, look. And then she stops. So this is the transition animation to the position to idle, okay? But this pose that she strikes here, this very pose that she strikes here, is the same pose that she has, because I noticed it here. Give me a second, guys. If I find it. If I find it, 1 second. When she stops, she should stop here at some point. Ah, no, okay, it was the W. It wasn't the Q. Sorry. It was the W. Look, see, can you see this pose that she strikes here? This pose that she strikes here, and it's supposed to be the W return animation. So it's basically the spell 2 to idle, and it's the same. Look at this. Look at this. Oops, sorry. Check this out. Can you see her? Look, see this pose that she strikes like this. So it's basically the same. Wait, guys, give me a second. I'm going to close the window because it's such a so much noise. Sorry, I'm here. Okay, so if you check this out, this pose that she strikes, which is the same pose, this the same return animation that she has here on the you see, look, see, it's always the same. It's always the same pose. It's always the same pose, and it's the same pose that she also has when she stops moving. That we saw. Where did we see it? We saw it here, no? Yeah, we saw it here. Look. See? Look. It's the same. It's the same. So basically, the transition animation is the same. The transition animation for any action is the same. It's the same one, always used again and again. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is the same pose that she strikes when she stops her attack animations. I mean, it's a leak, so it's unfinished. See, I mean, of course. I hope that that's the reason. Like the issue here is that knowing Riot, okay, I don't think they're going to add much more because you guys have no idea how much it takes to make animations. And so to be it's either ready and they're going to roll it out like in a very premeditated way, or else there is no reason. Like there's no way that they are like, oh wait, but this is missing. Wait, guys, let's fix it. No, they don't fix it. It's not something that they just do it like this. So I feel like I'm almost comfortable with that because of the whole martial art is thematic. Returning to center is common. That could be the head center. Yeah, no. It's okay. It's fine, I guess. But the easy consumer is too rare. Beyond the animations after release recently for some reason like W Irelia. No, with Irelia, okay. That's a misconception of the community, okay. With Irelia, it's not like they rolled out fixes or improvements or missing animations because the community gave feedback. No, they were already planning on rolling those out. It's not like they just fixed everything in less than a week, guys, because PBE goes on only for a couple of weeks. The first feedback was given after the first week, okay, and after the first week they promptly rolled out more animations and fixes and additional WFX. I made a video about it if I remember correctly. But it's not something that okay, so they read it and in 2 days they have them ready. No. There's no way. There's no way. Then again, yes, I agree with you that this is still early. It's not. She's not even on PBE yet. So this is all conjecture. This is all early reviewing. This is just early watching what we have, the footage and material that we have. But again, if I have to give my opinion, which is strictly my opinion, it's not factual. Mm, it's they're not going to fix it. They're not going to add any variants or any. Again. I hope I am proven wrong. I hope this is not the case, but they update Victorious Sona and it's been months. Yeah. They have no reason to fix Victorious Sona because Victorious Sona is a free skin that you get by playing the game. They have no return of interest from a free skin. I know they did all the thing with the Black Rose, but the Black Rose they were actually skins that you paid for. So Victorious skins they are free, 100% free. I think she only has one crit animation, even though her passive all about crits. Let's see, Panda. I don't know if Mr. Skin Spotlights is going to feature the crit animation. Ew. Let's adjust the playback speed. Okay. So here you can see. I don't know. I don't know. But the thing is that she doesn't have properly like this is so jagged. Like the animation per se is already low frame. Okay, everything happens in an instant, and I can understand it's a quick leap. But the way that she doesn't even have some bouncing transition, no? She just it looks like there is no spell tree to run. There is the spell tree to idle because he shows it here, so that there is clearly a spell tree to idle. See the way she stops like this, but the transition to run is not clear. It's pretty. I don't know. Overall, I don't like how they animated her spell tree because it's just too low frames and like there is probably 1 or 2 frames of animation there and that's it. There is not much of a. I think she played. Okay, this one here, this strike here that she does here, this one here. This is probably her crit animation. I'm pretty positive that this is her crit animation. There is so much potential for so much animation transition with E. Yeah, yeah, I agree, PD. So it looks good enough so far. Doesn't look so good so far, Urside. But again, a lot of people are going to defend her because she's still not even on PBE, and I can understand her point of view. But if I have to give my 2 cents, like I just said a few moments ago, I don't think they're gonna do much more for her. Like what we see here is probably her final quality. I very much doubt that they're going to add anything else. Not gonna lie, unless it's gonna be the center of some arguing in the community. So they're like, yes, this transition, that they are complaining too much about it. Let's just do something if we can. But then again, knowing Riot, knowing their workflow, knowing the way they roll out content on PBE and it gets eventually pushed in live. I'm pretty sure that this is well exactly how she's gonna be once she's out. I wish I was also like you, no, defending them like no, but I'm sure that they're going to. I hope I'm gonna be proven wrong, but I don't think I'm gonna be proven wrong. To be honest. Maybe they made it like that for game clearance or something. Yeah, game clarity is always the excuse Riot uses for everything they do. So, but I don't know. That can be everything because again, there are no standard rules. They never set standard rules to help player understand what should be the norm. So it's hard. It's all subjective. Some people like me are more sensitive to animation. Some people literally couldn't care less. They could play with a stick figure in a blank canvas and they wouldn't care in the slightest. Some other people maybe they care, but they are just content with buying a splash art and being sold the idea of a character or a skin, and then whatever is actually the rendition in game is not important for them. So it's a very subjective topic. No, all of these that I treat in my channel is pretty subjective. I try to objectify it as much as I can. Sorry, I don't know if objectify is the right verb here. Maybe I'm confusing. Anyway, to make things as much objective as I can, because I want people to have some kind of reference point. no? Because I realize that a lot of people watch my content, okay, and they are like, ah, so this is why it felt wrong. Ah, so this animation is missing. That's why when I play, I don't know, that champion that you mentioned, it doesn't feel good, doesn't feel right. Now I understand. No, so when I help people like this, I'm actually satisfied. I'm happy with my content. I'm happy that what I do actually serves a purpose, even if for raising awareness. Then you can still tell me, okay, but at the end of the day, I don't care. That's good for you, but I do care, and I think people who care deserve the respect, or deserve to be understood. Dams released a video on Yunara 2 hours ago. Ah, God forbid I watch a YouTube live. What? What happened? I prefer low quality than AI animations. Thank you. What? Sadly, the way skin is significantly worse than his last one, and was enough to make the Faragon chroma look better. His skin seems to be why Baby Seal. What does he have of lower quality? Like if you, I don't know, she this some gameplay, I guess. She doesn't have transition. She doesn't have attack transition. She doesn't have attack transition animation. An attack damage carry, and she doesn't have an. Look at this. Look, guys. Look how she kites. She doesn't even move. Look. Look at that. Can you see her? Maybe she goes too fast. Look at this. Look the way she kites. See? She just turns. There is not. Look how hastily. How look. No, this is not the kind of gameplay. If I were an attack damage carry, this is not the kind of player feedback that I would look for, honestly. I don't know about you guys. Clunky. It's really clunky. She's really clunky. She's too clunky. It's crazy. Like again, yes, again. But she's not out yet. She's not even on PBE yet. Okay. Let's hope. Let's hope that they are transition animations. They are still in time. On time. They are still on time. They can still fix her. But if I have to say my own opinion on the matter, they are not going to do it. I hope to be proven wrong, guys. I hope to be proven wrong. I hope that they will fix her and we can look back at this stream and say, okay, Axel was wrong. See, they fixed that. I hope so. I hope so. I am not, guys. I'm not saying this because I want to be like, no, to play the blame game and or to say that Riot, blah blah. It's just pondering. I'm just pondering. Okay, since I know how Riot Games operates with their content, I'm saying that in my opinion that it can go otherwise, and I hope so. I hope so much. You guys have no idea. But I'm pretty sure that they're not going to fix her. That this is what is going to be live once they're done with her. She's going live like this. This is what I think. She look like she Kog'Maw while kithing. Yeah, because Kog'Maw, of course, Kog'Maw is super old, no? But Kog'Maw is justified. Kog'Maw makes sense to not have transition animations because he was made in when? 2000 to 2010, 2009. So it does make sense. But a champion in 2025? Really? No. No, it doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Both are low quality. Have you not seen the AI icons? For the AI video Riot did a while back, would you rather lay off every animator and have like 200 million? No, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Um, You can't prove it. The thing is that you can't prove it. I remember a while back they released this this sticker of the Black Rose Samira, the sticker that is currently that was with the battle pass when she was released. And I remember clearly. Oops, sorry guys. I remember clearly that that the first leak image of this sticker was Samira having 6 fingers. I hear a cat. I'm sorry, you guys hear it. It's Ginger. Ginger is outside my room and he wants in. I'm sorry, you can hear him. I'm sorry so much. I'm sorry so much. He's there and he wants to enter and wants to. But if I let him in, he's gonna walk all over my. First, he's gonna skin my legs alive, and then he's going to walk all over my keyboard. So it's just a technical issue. That's why I'm keeping him outside. But no harms is being performed on the cat. Just so you know, he just wants in. That's the only reason why he's meowing. Jesus, I have no. How can you hear him? This microphone. I have to find a way to, I don't know, filter this microphone better, because even when I have cars or people outside my window, you guys can clearly hear it at this point. I know he sounds tragic, but I can promise you that he's not being. He's literally crying because he wants in. He wants to enter my room. That's all there is to it. I mean, Axel, would you rather Yunara with every single animation but made by AI and looking way worse, or less animations but made by people? No, no, of course. But here's the thing, Mino. Of course, I prefer artists to do animations. That for sure. That's a given. Uh, but here's the thing: if animations were done by an AI, you would see it, because people complain about AI, of course, rightfully so. But AI is so clearly low quality. Like imagine if AI did animations for League of Legends champions, you would see right away. There's no you like you can see it when an AI does a drawing, does an animation. So it's not something that you can easily just employ. No, it doesn't make like it's not. It's never going to be used. Also, Riot Games has an image to uphold as a company. So again, it's watch out. One sip and you are cancelled for life. One sip, sleep maybe for life on this topic. Yeah, no, I was already bashed by my community because of some drama, because of the basically I am currently um, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry so much about that. I don't know how I should mute myself so you don't hear Ginger cry, but I don't know what to do. Maybe we already have an animation, but we don't see it. I don't know. I don't know what to say, what to tell you guys. If they do it, I don't know what. I don't. I think I would be able to understand, to see it. It's so I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The way like an attack damage carry should be super smooth when playing, when kiting, and she looks so jacked in her animations. It's so bad. It's so bad. So Ginger. Okay, Ginger is finally inside my room. I hope now he doesn't want to go, to go outside. Because knowing cats, if they are outside, they cry. If they are inside, they cry. So it doesn't matter where they are, they will always cry for being on the other side of the. Uh, so Riot doesn't use it. If they did, would have seen the same quality post off with a quarter of their stuff. And nowadays for the moon graphics, clearly that's not the case. I hope they improve his skin before release, but I don't think so. When I saw the way skin, I first thought. Watching the showcase of her with normal speed, I didn't really pay much attention, but now in slow mo, I gotta say, yikes, lol, she's stiff. Yeah, she's very stiff, but it's not only that she's stiff, she also lacks transition animations. Play an important part, especially if you're an attack damage carry and you need to kite. Look at her. Look at the way she moves. She feels like a robot. I could never play her, honestly. I could never play her. I feel sorry for people who like her concept, and they are intrigued by her as a character. But this is so painful. I don't know. I don't. I hope they fix her. I really hope they do. I think the crit animation is only one variant. Let me see again. Maybe it's two. Maybe it's two. I don't know. It's hard, guys. From there, it's hard. And these are the emotes. Okay, generally speaking, the emotes, okay, the emotes, because the thing with Yunara's face is that Yunara's face is rigged. Yunara's face is rigged. So her eyes, her eyelids, her mouth, it's all rigged. It's ready for animation. It's ready for animation. But it's not animated. They didn't animate they don't, and it's something that they have been doing with the latest champions too. Because if you look at Mel, okay, Ambessa, I'm not sure, but Mel, LeBlanc, Viego, they have a very polished face and very polished facial features and assets. Okay, and they are rigged in the sense that they are movable. No, the rigging is like a skeleton. The rig, okay, is the skeleton for the 3D model and 3D parts. Okay, it's what animators move basically. No, so they are rigged. So they have the skeletons and the facial features of these champions, the latest champions, are rigged. They are ready to be moved, to be animated. They are simply not. There is simply no animator that moves, no, that moves the rig to that animate the rig. They just do. They just don't. They do it just for some abilities, like we saw in my streaming with Spirit Blossom Morgana, no, like Base Morgana is super expressive. Then they did the Spirit Blossom Morgana, and she only barely moves her mouth, grimaces a bit, her mouth, just a bit, when she uses one ability, one of the four abilities. That's not. Oh my God, Baby Seal, thank you so much for donating. As way main, I would love a complete Axel review video for his new skin, but if not possible, I still want to show my support for your channel and good work. Thank you, Axel. Thank you so much, Baby Seal. Thank you truly so much. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and being a member. So not only you're a member, but you also donated me. So thank you so much. Thank you truly. Usually I don't review Epic Skins because Epic Skins use the same rig and animations of base champions. So the most work is on visual effects, VFX, and VFX the thing with VFX is that sure, of course, one can quantify, VFX, but it's very subjective to the skin line, to the dam, to the ability, no? So that's why I usually don't review Epic skins because there isn't enough no practical material to compare and to review. Wherein with legendary skins and exalted skins, you can see right away because you can just go to the animation library and the model viewer and see how many animation contexts, how many uh, thank you so much. Sent 20x will give membership. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much again. Thank you truly. I don't know. Lutrin, thank you. Ah, those are all the gifts. Thank you so much for gifting so many memberships. Thank you. I'm pretty new on how this works, so I'm being pretty overwhelmed right now. Thank you so much, baby CL. Thank you for supporting my channel so much. And thank you for all those viewers that are getting the memberships. Thank you so much. You have such a such a gold heart, such a gold heart. So yeah, you're gonna you're gonna hear Alistar sound a bit the bell because there are some memberships being meet out and being gifted out. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Baby CL. Thank you. I'll see what I can do. The thing is that if I can, I'm going to check out Spirit Blossom Way because I really like Spirit Blossom Way. I really like uh, it's the only skin that Way has because he only has the Winter Blessed skin, which I don't like too much, honestly. Uh, but overall, I really like that they use the Kanmei variant on Hui, so it's like a demon artist. Is super cool. I like a lot the design they did with it. Now, if you're telling me that there is less VFX or inferior VFX, that's such a shame, honestly. He lacks enough love, yeah. Core, thank you. Core, thank you so much, Corby. Thank you so much for gifting memberships to my members. Il Supremo, oh, thank you, Core, thank you. Grazie di cuore, davvero. Mi fate piangere. I'm going to cry. My eyes are wet right now. I'm not used to these things. I just do things. Bonk, 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 bonk. I'm sorry if it's annoying. You can tell me, guys. It's I can I can disable it if you guys want to tell me, or if you wanted to play because it's rightfully so. I love that cow. It's no, it's a banger. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So yeah, Hui, I like it a lot. Even though I don't like mages, I don't like mages because they are the exact opposite of the style that I play. I like melees. I like melees forever, melee for life. And also, my little autistic brain also has something against mana user champions. I don't know why, guys. I have this sickness in my brain that's I see champions who use mana like they are being crippled in a way. It's a bad word, crippled, but it's like they are ginger. Che c'è? Sorry. He's here. The demon was unleashed, and he's among us. Ginger. So yeah, it's I don't know why, but every time I have to play a champion with mana, it's like, oh, it's painful for me. It's because it's like I'm limited in a way, you know. It's like I'm suffering some kind of disadvantage, you know? So that's why I love. That's why if Viego had mana, I'm not sure I could have made him the way I do now. I'll be honest. So yeah, thank you, Cor. Thank you so much. Thank you again, and thank you, Baby Seal. Truly. Wait, new champ has magic damage on kit? No, that's just another Kaiser. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. I really wonder if Riot is gonna do legendary skins in the future for the champs that aren't as popular. I really need one for Akshan. The thing is that Riot Games, they're they're a business, they're a corporation. So when they have to distribute mm, like skins, like objectively speaking, um, skins are the main source of income, the main revenue uh, for Riot Games. So like if we would actually pay Eric Salazar, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting my channel. Like if Riot Games were to no like if imagine League of Legends was like World of Warcraft. No, so if you want to play, you pay monthly, or maybe I don't know. It's like Night Train. Night Train sells cosmetic and all in-game purchases with the in-game credits, but you have to pay for Night Train. No, you have to buy the game. So if Riot Games sold League of Legends as a standalone game, then it would make sense to make all players happy. No, so like you buy skins and cosmetics in game by I don't know some sort of in-game credit system. So it makes sense to make everyone happy. But since skins is literally the only thing funding Riot Games, okay, because the game is essentially free to play, they have to make some marketing oriented, marketing aimed thing. No, they of course they have lots of people who study this thing that make all of this kind of studies. You're probably hearing some barking too. I'm sorry, guys. I also yes, I also have dogs. I have cats. I have dogs. I have tortoises. I have stray cats. This house is a zoo. Sorry, I'm sorry if you can hear barking. Uh, Gang, I think we need to overtake the Riot HQ. I think Riot would save those champs for exalted skins, so they would. I'm actually, guys, I'm actually working on a video where I'm explaining what's going on. But I can uh, like I can explain you. Basically, it's called um, it's called decoy strategy. Okay, basically what Riot Games is doing is trying to push epic skins, which is the lowest tier, and exalted skin, which is the highest tier. No, so they are trying to focus on those two extremes. Okay, pushing for them so that the middle ground skins, the mid tier, which is legendary in this case because ultimate skins don't exist anymore, uh, the middle ground skins they become bland, they lose value, no, they are deprecated, and so that's what they are doing. They are basically stealing. They are downgrading, straight up downgrading legendary skins, okay, stripping of all of their features and past values so they can shift it, no, they can push them onto exalted skins instead. So if someone really wants added value past the epic skin, they are not going to buy the legendary skin because it's not going to be worth anymore. they will be forced to go on exalted skin. And this is so petty. This is so petty. It's petty as so much. I pay a subscription to play some sort of League Plus. I would if it has game modes. 2.0 no Akshan, sorry my man, Akshan isn't as attractive for the Akshan not hot, isn't he a sex guy? What if they don't give animations because they save game memory for exalted skins? I don't know how it works. For sure they have a memory budget to be respected because, for example, with the Elementalist look skin, if you guys check out Elementalist looks, which is probably the best in terms of production value, it's the best skin to purchase. But if you check out base looks model, it has a lower resolution and you can see it clearly. She's on lower resolution. She looks horrible, but it's only the base form, the form you start with. Any other form is on higher resolution and she looks smooth and everything. But if you play, or even if you can go on Kada Model Viewer, but we can do it together, guys. If you check out looks, okay, Elementalist looks. Check this out. Can you see? Can you see how? Let's not have her move because it doesn't serve us any purposes. Can you see? Can you see how? And this is something people say they don't notice it in game, but you notice it in game. Look at her textures. Her textures are so stretched. And this is only for the base form, because any other form, look, see how higher resolution it is? Way smoother. Look at the eyes. Look at her skin, no? So you see her better, even from the in-game perspective, you see her better. But Elementalist looks, the base one, look at the skin. It's the resolution is wrong. And so this apparently is because of a memory budget that they had with all of her forms. Like they were at the very limit, so basically to cut corners they just lowered the resolution of the texture of the base form. I don't know if it's a thing, honestly. I don't know if it's a thing. I don't know how it impacts Exalted Skin. I don't know if each champion and each skin has a memory cap. But in my opinion, it's still absurd. It doesn't make any sense that there is a cap. There should be no cap. Or if there is a cap, it should be higher. Because we are talking about $250 skins. So remember all excuses for absolute skins and forms. He's hot but not as Mecha. Remember version that had takedown counters? Yeah, like Jax, Warren Mecha Kingdom Jax. I featured him in the video. Yeah, because they experiment, no? First they experimented with legendary skins with no consistency because it's not like the takedown counter is on any legendary skin, no? So they are just some experimenting isolated cases, and then they said, you know what? Actually, we can sell this for $250 for $500, and they did, and they do. They do. You know what, guys? I do this. I click my tongue a lot lately, and the reason why I do this is because I started rewatching Better Call Saul, and Jimmy does this a lot. So I found myself, I don't know why, like a little kid who is like a sponge and is trying to learn stuff. I found myself clicking my tongue so much lately. Sorry, I don't do it on purpose. I think it was because of the time she was made. We're talking about old game engine. What if? Uh, what do you think so far in her animations? So far, I think they put in quite a bit of Vulcan animations like Briar. Who? Edward? Who? Yunara? Yunara is horrible. It's bad. So far, she's bad. People defend her and say that she's still not on PBE, so they still have to finish her. In my opinion, they don't have to finish her. In my opinion, she's ready to be shipped. In my opinion, for Riot Games, this is the state she can be pushed to live. Of course, they will test the waters on PBE and see the feedback, but you guys have to understand that PBE, okay, PBE content lasts 2 weeks before it's pushed to live, and 2 weeks is virtually not enough to 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 have animations being fixed. Maybe animations fixed, yes. Splash art details fixed, yes. But new animation context to be added on a coding manner and on a brand new animation manner, that's too much for 2 weeks, guys. It's too much for 2 weeks. They have a pipeline for champions, they have a pipeline for skins, and they are made so much way more ahead of time. They probably have Yunara ready for months now, because this is stuff that requires a lot of time. What do you think, Base Kaisa itself has a takedown counter with voice? Yes, she has, and it's amazing. What program you use to check animations? It's called Kada Model Viewer, and it's a free to use website. You just it's modelviewer.lol, and you can just Google Kada Model Viewer and you find it. And there is also an app. They also made a phone app, so it's very handy. If you are from your phone, you can just install their app, and it's super nice. Talking about game, where for adding one champ, sometimes they have to rewrite others. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's so old. It's so old. This game is so old. It's very similar to World of Warcraft. That's why when they add it, even the slightest stupid little thing, everything breaks, everything fall apart. It's just crazy, in my opinion. It's good to keep attention on a conversation. The clicking resets the hearing. It's true. It's like in my videos I use those little effects, no, like that resets the text box. So I guess I have the same thing, but with my voice. Hey guys, hello. So today we're going to talk about this. What do you guys think? Okay, next we have. Amazing. Yunara is a mix of champs without the animations number combined. What's worst thing with Yunara so far? She has the same transition to idle animation for multiple contexts, including spells, attacks. Also, she doesn't have transition animations for kiting, so attack to run animations. She doesn't have. She's lacking a lot of transition animations overall. Also, her second E use is a very low frame rate animation, and it doesn't properly. It does have a transition for idle, but not for run. So she just jumps around very very jagged. Look at this. It's so. Look, this jump here probably has 2-3 frames of animations. How much? It's not much, honestly. And then, see, there is no proper transition into run. The animation ends abruptly and then she just moves into running normally. It's ugly, no? And then here you can see, look at her. Look, the way she weaves auto attacks doesn't have any transition. Look, the way she turns around, I can I can put again on 0.25, you can see her best. Look at this. Look, check it out. See how she attacks? Now she used the E, but look, she attacks and then she moves, attacks, she moves, attacks and then she moves, but there is no transition. She's so jagged, so she moves so abruptly. It's this is not the kind of smoothness that an attack damage carry player should experience in terms of player feedback, if you ask me. So yeah, and also I did not see. I did not. We did not. We didn't finish the video. So and also here I was trying to understand how many crit variants she has. I think she has two crit variants, which is still nice because usually there is only Ginger. Ginger. Usually she only sorry. Usually amore. Vieni bambolino, vieni. Sorry guys. Vieni bambolo. Oi 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 questo bambino. Oi questo bambino piccino. Usually the champions only have one crit animations, even crit users. But with Xayah, they hit something like four crit animation variants, which is crazy. And and so, but then again, they are not consistent. They are not consistent. So maybe with Xayah, they had four crit variants together. Xayah is one of the best in my opinion in terms of animation kit for attack damage carry, as a reference points. Because Xayah, sorry, did I say Kaisa? Alzheimer, sorry guys. Xayah has four attack variants, which is pretty high, and it should be the standard for all melee and physical ranged champions. Four attack variants and four or three, or was it three? Three or four? Three or four crit animations, and that's a lot. That's a lot. But then after Xayah, of course, they just decide, you know what? No, for crit animations there are too many animations. Let's go back to one or two, and that's just insane in my opinion. That's just insane. So so the thing here is that maybe I saw Yunara having two crit animation, which isn't necessarily bad, at least for the not for the all-time standards, because for the all-time standards is bad, but for recent standard it's pretty high, I guess. And she swings her auto back and forth very well. That is still fluid, but thinking about how Irelia also has four attack animation as well. Yeah, that too. But also, you know why she's fluid? That feeling of fluidity that you experience in watching her is because she has a proper probably this is only for the attack to idle animation, which is here. She looks fluid here because she has a proper attack to idle animation. The issue is that she doesn't have an attack to run animation. So when she runs here, she doesn't transition. So she looks super jagged, and that's not good. That's not good. We just keep lowering the bar, so any form of improvement, small as it looks like a fine work of art. She looks interesting to say the least. Her abilities are interesting. I'm afraid she might get pro-locked at some point. That's beyond my area of expertise, I'll be honest. Like this is I can barely I can barely call this expertise of mine because I'm no expert. But the whole pro scene and the whole numbers and kit balance is outside of my judgment. Anyway, I think she has two crit animations here, which is not bad. But anyway, another thing is her emotes. Her emotes barely move her eyes and eyelids, and that's it. She doesn't like emotes usually, even for the stiffest and the least animated face. Emotes are still animated to some degree because when a when a player performs an emote on their champion, it's because they want to look at the champion, no? So if you want to look at the champion, you make their face move because someone is watching. So and if someone is actually putting attention, you want things to be visible. But then again, well, the home guard run has a idle to in transition, which is nice. But Mr. Skin Spotlight doesn't let us see if there is also the out animation. Overall, this is all the material in our possession so far. I will be waiting. I'm eager to see when she will be available on PBE and when the CADA team is going to publish them on the model viewer. The model viewer is pretty essential because it gives you the all exact animation contexts available, so it's more clear. Because of course, if you just watch, if you just look at things, uh, like this, you can never see Ginger. He's putting his face in my mouth. Sorry, guys. Amore bello. So yeah, the thing is this. I need the PBE. I need to play the champion for myself, be able to move around and check the abilities for myself, and also possibly have the support of the model viewer, the list of animations. I Ginger again. He's such a pest. So that's it for now. That's it. That's all we have. All the footage, all the material we have for now on Yunara. Um, Hopefully next week, but I don't think so because it's gonna be this cycle is gonna be the Riot will skip 1 week because there's some kind of festivity, if I remember correctly, in USA. So the patch is gonna be pushed by 1 week. So yeah, not overreact, but I would quite literally die got ginger for. I mean, if you see him, yes, because he's adorable, but he's a handful. My body is completely covered in cuts and scratches and ginger and Hermo, stop. No, Phil. No, my keyboard. Ah, ah. So he's cute, yes, but he's a handful. Kittens are a handful. So yeah, that's it. Not overreact. It would be interesting, but Adds Up has gotten the same kind of attention. Would be a fun duo with Exxon and Adds Up. Who is Adds Up? I wish Riot hired EXO. I have nothing to give to Riot. A lot of people tell me that, guys, but I have nothing to give Riot. I have no qualifications, no degrees, no nothing. So truly, you guys are mistaken in saying that. I appreciate it's very kind of you, but honestly, I so yeah. Yeah, bye bye. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Hopefully we can check out Yunara together again. I would probably make another stream to preview her before I make the video. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you again. Bye me. Thank you again for coming. Thank you again to Corby and to Baby Seal. Thanks for your support. Thank you for everyone who subscribed and thank you for everyone who became a member. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye bye. Take care.